Okay, I don't know who decided that small pouches and pochettes needed to be saved for travel. They don't even mention travel in description. They actually say personal necessities. So digital shaman here, I got 5 reasons to use these bags every day. I mean, $1,100, $700. Why are you saving them for those 4 trips a year? I got 5 reasons on how to use these small accessories in your everyday life. The second most overrated use of these pochettes and pouches is beauty only, like a glorified luxury makeup bag. And that's cool. Again, you could be carrying multiples of these, but I think in terms of efficiency, hit the sweet spot. Like these are essentially extensions of your personal necessities. So let's mix it up. So I got random personal things in both of these. So let's explore. So I want to actually talk a little bit more about makeup and things that can stain, aka pins, because that is where the Louis Vuitton pouch has an extreme advantage over this cute Gucci Ophelia. So inside is more of a plastic, and it's actually designed to be wiped down. So I think, again, y'all know we go big over here. So with this one, I will be more inclined. As you can see, I actually have my small, shout out to Field Notes, DC edition, absolutely. Field Notes, and not just any pen, y'all, a bright red pen. But I'm not worried because, again, if something marks or stains, I can wipe it off easily. Now, over here in the Gucci world, I actually have more makeup, lotion. Is this Clinique? Oh, no. Beauty Elixir. Is this NARS? Yeah, NARS. MAC, lip liner, you know, all those things. All those diva things. But warning, this Gucci is cotton linen lining. And it does not wipe down. And you can already see, can y'all see that? Yeah, there's a little pink stain in there. So be careful. Especially if you know, I think most people don't keep pins in their bag. So be careful to understand how the inside can be cleaned out and if it's susceptible to holding on to stains. Again, this one is $1,100. It's larger and has the strap. So, of course, it's worth more. But from a practicality standpoint, I don't know, I wish this did have a strap, but I like the ability to know that the inside's not marked up. That's the worst part. You know, when you had a bag for a long time, it's pen marks, smudge marks, and you know, you do your best to try to clean and you just stuck with it. So back over to these being an extension of personal necessities. Well, this one is kind of charged up more for beauty. So let's go inside a little bit more of the Louis Vuitton. So sorry guys, but absolutely ladies, discreet way for your feminine care, especially like at work. Like, yo, you know, at work it's always a game. Like, if you don't have no pants, if you don't have no pockets, please don't go to work with no pants on. Don't say Digital Shaman sent y'all to work with the Louis pouch and no pants on. Like, let's be properly dressed, but sometimes you don't have pockets. And you know, all the ladies, like some people, like I put my pad in my bra. You know, some people try to hold it in their hand, but let's go into the ladies' room with the pochette and zip and badam. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, tampons, liners, whatever you need to get through your monthly experience. Y'all know I have crazy allergies, autoimmune issues, and some of y'all may know what this is already. This is an EpiPen. And again, I like the discreetness of it. And I think, again, when we're talking about back over to true beauty items, you don't want all this stuff in the bottom of your bag. That is to me the best reason for investing in these pouches is it helps organize the chaos. And you can look through a lot of my past reviews. We're just gonna pull in everything here. I love using tote bag liners, period. Like, I actually cannot use bags without them because, hold on, let's get in. Like, I love the cup thing here. I love this having all that as far as, and instead of this being wide open with space. So to me, these take that a bit further with keeping you organized on a higher level. So what else do I have here that's, again, an extension of my personal day-to-day that I don't want to have all floating in my purse? Another most important thing, no, it's no Gucci in there, y'all. Actually, hold on. These are two things. So these are sunglasses, and actually Mew Mew. Let's go ahead. Let me do a little bit of faking. Mew Mew. And one other thing that I like for eyewear, I put this in here for protective. I just like how this like nice and silky Gucci. All right, let me stop trying to be cool here on the gram, because I can't see. And I'm often, as a computer person, whether in my day job as a IT auditor or whether I'm on my night job as a digital shaman, you know, sometimes the light sensitivity is too much. So these are clip-on blue light blockers. But these are amazing, and these absolutely are Amazon specials. But I think it's a great way, even like now, like my glasses naturally have blue light blocker, you know, that just comes with regular lenses these days, but this takes it an extra step for computer, like even at work the artificial light's too much. So y'all, this is the year I do not care. I am managing my sensory. I am making sure I'm comfortable. So blot out. Hold on, they're not quite cool like Dwayne Wade flip ups, but you know, we need to get back to that. I'm trying to tell you, those would probably sell well in the current era. But the point is glasses. Whether you need the blackout for the sun or whether you're just trying to be comfortable on the light or on computer. So absolutely, I like having my sunglasses. Put them back in here. Tighten this up. Blot out. Back in the pouch. Speaking of sensory management, ring loop earplugs. Ring loop earplugs. So ring loops just quietly sit in your ear, and they just kind of reduce the noise around you. So I think these are great for sensory. What else we have in here, yo? Y'all should check out some more of my videos. One of my favorite pastimes is going out for afternoon tea and blot out. Yes, I carry tea bags with me. Like, first of all, nobody got time to be paying Starbucks and whatever bootleg coffee shop $3 for hot water and probably a crappy bag of tea. So I got a little Earl Grey. It's probably decaf, y'all. I'm a decaf person. And yeah, y'all see decaf English breakfast. So blot out. And again, having this inside the pouch, if there's more moisture, rain, snow, or sleet going on, I don't have to worry about, especially depending on if I'm carrying a bag that doesn't have a cover, that doesn't have a top zip or something like that. My tea bags are protected safely in here with the accessory that does have a zip. So these, y'all can see, are some of the reasons why I like having pouches and pochettes to organize the chaos of the personal life. Let's see, anything else interesting in here? Oh, another thing, my daily wallet. This is from the Louis Vuitton Trio, and what's attached to it, the AirTag. You know, because folks crazy, and I will track you on the AirTag. I'll track you on the iOS app. Let's see, did I talk about field notes? I think I talked about that with the pen, y'all. I can't remember. Actually, I had to record this a couple of times, but let's just do it again. So field notes, Washington DC edition. And let's see what else I have in here. Y'all know digital shaman, like I'm always gonna have, like, look at this beautiful piece of lapis. Yeah, always gotta have a crystal. And lastly, speaking of spirituality, yes, Our Lady, Guadalupe. God stay blessed. Tech organizer. Now, I already went into depth on, check out the Louis Vuitton office video where we talk a little bit more about this pouch and the desk in the tech arena. But however, come on, y'all, between work from home, remote, in the office, you know, this is perfect for keeping your tech life and tech accessories organized. We already have enough going on, so let me fish around. It's a lot going on in here, but most important is your cores. Please bundle them. Like, the point of these organizers is to organize this, not to throw things in there. So do your best to put stuff in there in a way where you can easily grab and go. So cords are cords. We got USB-A, USB-C, DEFG. Now let me get into the headphone situation, because that's critical. Of course, we have Apple AirPods, and yes, there's one missing, because there's always one missing. So I don't play around with my headphones, and actually AirPods kind of come last on the list. My everyday headphones are these Beats, which I love. However, they often go missing, so I do carry a backup pair of headphones. I carry 2 pairs of headphones on me at all times, and specifically Bose, y'all. Don't forget about Bose. They may... I have a lot I could say about Bose. I feel like they lost their way from the back in the day QC3 era, but nonetheless they still sound amazing. And you see that these are actually wired, because sometimes batteries die, which is why we also have Anchor Charger, which is a battery power bank, very integral to have for keeping your devices charged while you're out and about. But more on my wired headphones, which you see have the Apple dongle for USB-C. I don't know, iPhone. Where are we at? 18, 19, y'all? I don't have all that memorized. But another pro tip for people that have tons of gadgets and are on the go like me, are also inside. Like, this is a nice little headphone accessory, Bose. And because I have multiple phones, so this is lightning for my older iPhone and whatnot. So let me wrap that up and put that back in the pouch. Now, what else do we have going on in here? So also another review I've done, the Louis Vuitton Elizabeth pouch, pencil pouch. I don't know where in the house it is, so we're gonna use this little Target special. But Apple iPad pencils and stylus, like I like to do drawing on my iPad Pro and various things. So those easily, there's a lot of stuff in here, y'all. Those easily fit in. And let me actually, hold on, let me make this a little bit neater, because yeah, it easily zips up. So there you go, tech accessories. The next way to utilize your clutch or pochette this is an easy one, because we be out here carrying a lot of stuff. There's no shame. But to put it inside your existing bag. So this is the Maison de Sabre. Hold on, let me flip it over so y'all can take a look at the cute bumblebee buzz bag charm. Okay, let me stay focused. But this bag is deep. Y'all see, she's a big tote, but more. So I mean, for real, like normally, so the Louis Vuitton is literally the dedicated tech accessory. So this kind of just gets thrown into everything. This gets mixed up time to time. And yes, I'm mixing and matching labels. 3 different labels here. You know what? I don't care. Y'all, don't care. It's your stuff. Rock it the way you want. So, all right, we got this big giant tote here. And let me just zip these up. Let's get it together. Let's zip it up. Let's zip things up. Okay, the bag charm, plat out. Okay, legit is paper in here. Thought I took enough of the paper out. There we go. She's sitting in there pretty, and let's zip this one up, plat out. There you go. So look, 1 bag turned into 3 bags. And there's still room for more. So this is, of course, a very large tote. But I wanted to play around with different bag styles to see, you know, can these fit into more besides a tote? And I'm kind of thinking no. So back on the Gucci line, this is, I'm just going to say a Gucci bag. I forget. I think it is in the Ophelia, because you see it has the classic stripe, and it's crossbody. That's what y'all need to know. It's crossbody. And I do already have some things in there. Oh my gosh! But I didn't tell you about Kindle. Like, the Kindle absolutely would fit into both of these. Okay. Let me stay focused. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. So this is like the same size. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's go for it. That's not gonna work. Okay, so we just doing live experiments here. It's probably going to have to be because it ain't always like, y'all, I love, now they may not be luxury like Louis, Gucci, but Pendleton. Have y'all ever had a Pendleton blanket? Look it up. Tell you, Digital Shaman says look it up. Like, Pendleton blankets, this is all I'm gonna say about Pendleton blankets. They get passed down generationally. You thought wills and trust and real estate. No, Pendleton blankets get put in the will. They get passed down generationally. That's how good they are. So anyway, this is a Pendleton bag I picked up at REI, and this joint, yo, I love this bag. Like I love this bag, but as you can see, it may not be as deep as the Maison, but it's also very large. See, like, look at this, the whole folder full of stuff for me to do. Hold on, let me put that back in here. It is absolutely large enough to, let's throw the Louis Vuitton right on in there, double strap, cut out, let's hit out. So I think that's probably the best we're gonna do. Okay, so this gets into very niche usage for your pouch and your Pouchette. I don't believe luxury is for the bougie, the beautiful, or whatever, the wealthy. Like, no, I mean, yes, there's a certain price point, but it's for everyone. So meaning, I feel like this is perfect for whatever niche or whatever lights up your world. So digital shaman here and luxury witches, y'all already know. Y'all already know. If I'm on, you know, say it's a day I'm going out and about, I'm hanging out with my tarot friends, we just doing readings, and I don't want to carry my big tote. You know, it could be the same thing for gamers. Put your D&D dice in here. Now, I don't know about all the big books. Carry them in your book bag, but artists, I showed y'all the pens and pencils, the papers that I have, whatever world you live in, you know, make it fit in your little to-go so you can just kind of be light on your feet. So back over to my world, like this bag is perfect for, ta-da, the pocket decks.